Hello everyone, I'm Robs with the Smith of the Black channel here, Ticker Talker, and with the Strat Time report, and we got a little fragmented here. I gotta change my layout over here. Look, a little fragmented market. Think something's going up, something's going down. So let's get to it. 1 second. Thank you. All right. So let's take a look at what we know. If we go to the SPY here. So yesterday, here's what we were watching on the 60 here. So we gapped up, right? And so we've opened on the high of the week so far. We are red on the week. There's no two ways about it. And if you're going to be an outside week, that's what you're going to look like. So the question is, can you get a reversal back, right? Because yesterday we went out, opened on the highs, closed on the lows. This morning we take it out, and now we're fighting to get back up there. So what you're going to see here is the things that we look for, right? Yesterday we were talking about this, the inside bar, right? On the 60, on the lower left, right? So when it pops up here, not strong enough to change the color of the day. Boom, 1 2 2 here, and that started the waterfall, right? The reversal right here, and we line that up with QQQ here, the inside bar on the QQQ. Were we talking about that? We were, and then bam, off she goes and puking. So we started off with the tech wreck this morning, which was pretty nice, right? Right out the chute, the Qs are getting wailed on. So now they're trying to reverse back higher. You can see this here on the 60. Takes this out, right? This becomes an outside bar of all this, right? Then it's got to continue. Otherwise, it can do it again, right? So here's your 2 down, 2 up reversal on the Qs, right? And if you look at the SPY, you're going to see the same. Right here, the 2 down, 2 up. And if you break it down into further, you're going to see stuff like this. What else is a reversal? 2 inside bar, 2 the other way, right there in QQQ. Here, inside 15 on the lows, and if you go to the 30, you'll see this, the clean 2-2 reversal right back up there. So knowing what to look for is key, and I always like to start off by talking about the gap list, right, that I tweet out, and what you want to look for if you just stay on 30s or 60s, right? If you go to Peloton, you're going to see this 30-minute here. It goes out, slightly takes out the low. Then you get your 2-2 reversal right here. 2 down, 2 up right here over 97, right? You still have no lower low on the 30, all right? And since we know outside bars exist, you can see here on the daily. It's looking to go outside day, isn't it? It is. 108.48. So there's a little more room on that. Give me 108.49. All right. So if you go to PEN, P-E-N, here, you're going to see this as an inside 30. Now, to be fair, this was a 2-2 reversal that failed and came back in, right? So that's okay if you get stopped out even or close to it. Then you can take this, your inside 30 here, above 244.71, trading 255.64. Here's your outside day above 255.99. It did it. It's an outside day. You see, it took all this, and now it's an outside day, right? Because we know that that phenomenon exists. If we go to Walgreens having a nice day here. We'll see if this goes inside on the 60 or not. Yep, inside on the 60, right? We see here on the monthly down into here. This was a 2 down reversal back to the previous range, right? As soon as it breaks over this, 38.22. So trading 43.12 on a percentage basis, not bad. We're also going to, you can keep an eye on that for the rest of the month because that reversal is still good for the rest of the month. Watching this inside 60. Little guy, OPK. And I'm trying to see, we got new 60, so we want to be aware of the new 60 always. Right now, we want to see what these Qs do because we had the diamonds stronger than the Qs were the weakest, and the small cap was just kind of going sideways. So we'll keep an eye on all that. OPK, and you can see here, right here, the 2-2 reversal day. Right, gaps down, but that's a 2 down, and then boom, as soon as it takes this out, here, above 336. Right, it was a nice push up to be an outside bar of all this stuff. You see, here he goes outside weak. You see that right here. That's what you're looking for. Then we'll see if it regroups or not. The other important thing is when something happens. All right, and what I mean by that is that because this was a Monday, right? Once it took this out, and the opening was here on the week. Now you're going green on all time frames, right? Boom, right out the chute. Now inside on the 60, and you got green on all time frames when the opening of 355 on the month. When you took that out, that's full time frame counter to the upside. Every reason to believe that's going to work, and every reason to believe that's going to be an outside week, and it is. If we go to TripAdvisor, and TripAdvisor here, you can see how it slightly pokes down in the month on the inside in the middle, right? And then boom, there's your 2-2 reversal month. Over 21.12, trading 26.73. To be fair, you had a gap up in here, right? But still going, and you can look for any setups like here yesterday when it gapped up, and then here to go back up right here. Takes out the low, and then boom, there's your reversal here. 2 goes 3 on the opening today. A little quick. How's that 30 looking? A little quick on those 30s, but we'll see if that sets up again. If we go to I know. And I know it comes up to stall out a little bit, but you can see here on the daily, it didn't gap. That's good, right? But it's a 2 down. And then as soon as it takes this out on the daily here, 978, off she goes. We'll see if that sets up again. Now stalling out here on your 30. All right, watching these futures. Remember, every bottom of the hour we call the flip is like a new day. Now we're starting to back off again. We want to see if we get reversals back down, right? We had those on the 60s up. Now here on the SPY, if we're going to reverse back down on the 30, we need to take this out in the next half an hour. 350, 348, QQQ. Here would need this. Here. 284.40. Otherwise they go inside, and then we'll have to see. We have some healthcare coming up. Molina Healthcare. Here, you can see this gunning off the lows. Potential outside day to the upside. Still red on the week, but whenever the 60 and the daily are in control, we'll keep an eye on that. If we go to Cardinal Health. And Cardinal Health also hanging near the highs. Bright green. Look at this inside month to the upside in the lower middle. That's what we look for. Still green, still green. Stalling out here on our 30-60, so we'll see. Like so. If we go to, what's going on here? Okay, if we go to THC. And THC, stalling out here, but you always like to see a whole group going together. Centene had a little pop, but I think it got stuck. Centene now inside in the 60. We'll see if above 70.82. Revlon, rev them engines. Bam, and this thing's screaming here. And you can see this, the reversal on the month. This is actually a 3-month. It poked down like by a half cent and then back through. Now cleaning the clock coming through here. We'll see. It's a little quick, but we'll see if we can get you in on that. Oop, oh boy. How about a 5-er? How about a 3-minute? Nope. Looks like I get to go down to the 1-er. A little tough here, but you see this outside one, then pokes down, then boom, here's your 322 on the 1 minute. So not for everybody, but we'll see if it sets up again. If we go to Nordstrom, and Nordstrom coming out of the ashes here too. That's an inside month to the upside. Retail. Still keeping an eye on these futures because when we have these red weeks, you got to pay attention to every 60, right? Also, crude oil trying to hold up here in the UCO here, albeit close to an inside day, but that also, I don't want to have this 1-er up. And then we go, you can tell natty gas, UNG. There's your 2-2 reversal if you're trading those futures. You can use that UNG and then you can go trade the futures whatever you want. All right, if we go to SPR. And SPR having a nice day once again. You can see the monthly coming back through here. Right, the inside month, upside. We'll see if that sets up again. Also a little grindy and quick, but here was the inside 30 right here for your continuation. Okay, where does the time go? If we go to CME. CME, inside week to the upside, going to the highs back through a previous range. That's what we want. May as well draw it. Looking right at it. What's that? That's a broadening formation. I'd keep an eye on this one coming back through all this kind of stuff here. Then if it does it, comes back and take out that monthly high, we'll see CME. On the down, we got Peloton going to the highs. You going to do it for me right now, live? Yeah, you are. Outside day. Thank you. If we go to the downside, NVAX. And NVAX having some issues here. And once again, your inside week in the upper middle pokes up. As soon as this starts going red, we're looking for an outside week. Right here. Boom. stop them out like so, and then boom, take out the lows, and there's your broadening formation right there. These two bars are outside of all that. We'll see if that keeps puking, and you'll see here no reversal as yet. And on the 30s, you can see this. These two right here were inside of this. We call that a sideways 60 because it's not going to show up as a 60, but it is, right? Because that's still a 60-minute time frame. Down she goes. So if we go to TTD, and TTD, here you can see still an inside weak but red. It's bright green on the month, but anytime you're going into new highs, we call that exhaustion risk, right? Because you don't have pivots to take out to go through all that stuff. So here's a 212 reversal here on the daily. As long as it's below 759.06, trading 719, not bad at all, right? So if you go down to a 15er, there was a nice like measured mover 15er in here too. Where was that? It's the opening. Down into here, even if you were late, right? Even if it was like, oh, I missed it, did you? Right here. Down below 725.66. There's another 25-point dump here in the next half an hour off of that thing. Not bad. If we go to Cyber, CYBR, it's Cyber sticking near the lows. Right? Now, 2 down month, then 2 up by taking out the highs, then boom, right here. Below 98.24, right? Now taking out last week's lows, 2 directional. Now we'll see here on the 60, the 2 down, the 2 up by taking out the highs. Now, in the next hour, if we can take out 95.85, we're right there. That would get my attention, especially if you can get these futures to roll over, although they're just kind of sitting there right now. We got the band, BAND, and they just got a short-term reversal here, and what we'll see, it's again taking out last week's lows, reversal on the month, right here, right? And so when you have an outside bar and then the 2 reversal, we're looking to take this out right here, 137.11. Got the 138.01. We'll see if this baby sets up again. If we go to Xilinx, how's this thing doing? Just kind of sitting there like a rock. But one of the things you want to look for, if should the market start giving us the signals back to the downside, the things that didn't rally back with the market, right? Because anybody who got long these things, they got what they wanted. The market's firmed up, had some short-term reversals back to the upside. Their stock didn't move, right? So we know you can take these guys out if we start rolling back down. Going sideways here, though, is the futures, just kind of sitting here. If we go to Teradyne here on the daily, this is what we look for. 2 up, boom, 2-2 reversal here. Going to the lows as the market recovers, you can see that, right? So we're going to look to take this out, have these become at least an outside bar of this. 98 we're looking, and then if we get really lucky, eat the 3 weeker all the way back down. We'll see, countering the month. Baba was having some problems here, Baba. And Baba trying to come back here. They had news about Singles Day. Market firming up here, and I'm running out of time like I always do. The good thing about running out of time is you can see how much opportunity there is once you know these things that we're talking about, right? It's any given day. And then once you start to see things our way, you're going to go, what is this in Baba? This, my friends, is called a broadening formation. You can keep an eye on that going forward in Baba to see if it gets out of there. Yeah, time. Oh, how about ZM? Just for fun. ZM. And one of the things you're going to look for on the short side, the 2-2 reversal month that you got in ZM below 457.02, it's trading 390. All right, it's trading 390. So this is fair enough. There was gappage from yesterday's gap, but these are the things you want to look for going forward. As always, my videos here at Smith the Black channel here at Ticker Talker are free. All you got to do is register and come see me, because a lot of this stuff I talk about the night before it happens. All right. Hope you all have a good rest of the day. That's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith the Black channel here at Ticker Talker. Strat Time Report.